Titan needs a new identity, plain and simple. No bullshit. We don't have to look any further than our very own human history. Warriors have been in human society since the dawn of time. It isn't difficult. It isn't a large leap you have to make to transition Titans into this archetype. The days of Oonga Boonga crayon eating, brain dead, 8 melee focused subclasses are over, Bungie. Over. The idea that Titans can only interpret their use of the light in forms of punching things is asinine to me. If not just from a lore perspective, but from a game dev perspective. Why would that be all you would want for one of your 3 classes with so much reference to pull from? Do they not want to flex their creative chops? What's going on here? We have real warriors all the way from ancient times till now to draw from, and all they can think of is punch, punch, punch. Armor sets are now starting to reflect warrior archetypes more and more for the Titan class. There's a lot more knight themed armor than there used to be. There's a lot more Viking themed armor with fur being used for the Titan class. And now with Lightfall, there's armor where the Titan is decked out in belts of ammunition, rockets, grenades. Commit, Bungie, commit. Giving us knight armor but no knightly abilities. Giving us ammunition and grenades through cosmetics but not doing anything with it in the form of abilities and gameplay. What's with the blue balls? At one point, we did have things related to ammo, like sliding over bricks, reload weapons, and giving bonus damage, but now even that is gone. Remember Ruin Wings? Help to find heavy ammo? What the fuck happened to that? That fit perfectly in line with Titans being the frontline soldiers. Why did Bungie change that? It just doesn't make sense. There are no Titan mains at Bungie. There can't be. I know of quite a bit of Bungie employees in the public eye, and surprise, surprise, none of them are Titan mains. It is time to make this transition now, Bungie. That's it. It's done. The community's tired. The new strand abilities for Titan might be good, might be useful, it might even be a little cool when we get our hands on the subclass. However, that's not what we are referring to when you hear the community moaning about yet another melee super for Titan. It's the playstyle. The playstyle is the problem. The archetype is the problem, not its effectiveness against enemies. I want to feel cool while I pile up bodies of aliens, and getting into close range and pressing the melee button for the 6th time out of 8 subclasses just isn't it. In my opinion, when it comes to design philosophy, form should follow function. And if you believe the opposite, my point still stands. Look at what the Titan class looks like. Look at the design philosophy of Titan armor as a whole. Look at the Lightfall themed armor and ask yourself, what about the belts of ammunition, shotgun shells, grenades, and rockets have anything to do with any of the Titan abilities so far? Now look at the Hunter and Warlock and ask yourself, why does it look as though their abilities and identity seem to reflect in the way they look, but Titan seems to be the exception here? Loads of ammunition and grenades for all the weapon buffs and soldiering power fantasy that Titan has, right? Nope, still doesn't exist. And the ones we did have were taken away. We don't even get the resupply ability from Sentinel anymore. The Titan class is literally regressing. All the weapon, ammo, and grenade buffs that Titan used to get as a part of subclasses were taken away. All for just one thing, a rainbow flavored punch. Skittles, taste the rainbow, bitch. Thanks, Bungie. Like I said, I'm more than likely going to enjoy Berserker. I'm a Titan main, and I do enjoy punching things, but that's not the point. That's not the point at all. You would think a $3.6 billion company with people way smarter than I am could come up with more than punch button green, while the other 2 subclasses have expanded on their identities even more than the Titan identity has become more diluted and distilled into one singular thing. Punch. It's dumb, and it needs to change. Needs to change. And to further add insult to injury, the best melee build in Destiny as of right now is Hunter. The Hunter class has the most effective melee build right now. Not to mention that melee build and supers and in-game content suck. Come on, Bungie, please do better. Respectfully.